special and that good. It's a little hard to sting, but this kid's going to play in a ton of them, and he's going to play and win a ton of them. But getting to 8, Jim, oh my gosh. Let's see if it's 7, Brady beat you head-to-head.
It's the hardest game to get to. It's just amazing to think that Tom had 3
Too much knocking the camera over.
and then didn't have a single Super Bowl win between ages 28 to 36, 0. And now here he is at age from 37 to now 43. This will be his 4th since the age of 37.
He's just figured out how to continue to play at an incredibly high level in his work ethic, commitment to his sport.
Tom Brady will win this game with the Buccaneers.
The 5 a.m. studying sessions on Monday to get his team to have a great scheme, this year and learning all new players and offenses.
Again, the Verizon Verizon post-game show with JB, Phil, Nate Boomer, and Coach Cowher. Their highlights, their analysis of the game. And we're going to present the Lombardi Trophy. That's all coming up. That's the naming of the Super Bowl 55 MVP. Coming up on the Verizon post-game show.
Well, I do think, it's not inconceivable. What happens if these 2 teams met again next year? Mahomes beats them then. Then he kind of closes the cap. Right? That's a lot of way to
I didn't hear that all the build-up.
I'm just saying, that one still doesn't. I'm always thinking optimistically. But what a job Tom Brady and this Buccaneers team's done.
Look at this. Going for a long ball.
Oh, that's incomplete.
Well, the reason they do that is the safest throw right there. Throw deep, one-on-one.
Just want to send along our thoughts and prayers for the little girls and children that were injured in the car crash Thursday night involving head coach Andy Reid's son Britt. Multi-vehicle accident. 2 children in the car hit by Reid's car, Britt Reid's car. He's the outside linebacker coach, seriously injured, one involving life-threatening injuries, and seen the picture of a little girl, and she's and her family are very much in our thoughts and prayers. And in the punt, 3:35 to go. Tyreek back on the punt return. First time tonight, and he races out of bounds. Well, how about Bruce Arians 2 years ago? He was working for CBS.
Oh, we got a female referee now.
Shows you, anything's possible, Tony.
You're right. I'm out of here. I'll see you.
Never has been fun. He worked with Greg Gumbel and Trent Green. Did a game every week for us. Said he couldn't really use his real voice. At times I thought he might have meant his real vocabulary when he was talking to us about it. But he enjoyed it. He loved going to the practices, the meetings, and finding out what teamwork is like on the broadcast side of it. And still has his CBS blazer, he says, inside his closet at home.
A special season, and they don't get here without Bruce Arians and his adjustment ability.
Yes!
Incomplete.
Oh, never mind. I thought there was a flag.
This team going 7-5. You know how hard that is to get your team. To go undefeated from that point on. It starts with your head coach and his vision, and it trickles down. That's a close call right there. But I think that's a incomplete pass. What a fantastic job. He deserves a ton of credit.
2nd and 10. He'll be able to grab it, about 2 yards short. Now, he's an interesting guy and has been successful. It took him a long time on Bruce Arians to get a head coaching job, and he finally got one out of Arizona. All he did is win a couple of Coach of the Year awards. Players love playing for him. It's there, down to about the 31.
Yeah, kind of big catching ball in Kansas City throwing it as a flag right now.
Here's the one thing. They played the first quarter. Kansas City was ahead 17-0 earlier this year.
Yeah, less than 3 minutes to go.
Tampa Bay's won 55-19, Jim. That's
Less than 3 minutes left.
The rest of that game, they came back. Tampa ended up losing. Kansas City kind of dominated early. But the adjustments Tampa's made, they've kind of shown you they've just been more physical. They've won these games in the trenches. They've really won late in the year in the trenches. And then Tom just kind of gives you the Tom Brady specialness.
It was a team that according to the coach, the process took forever to get it to come together. After the no OTAs, they lost O.J. Howard, their tight end, who Brady was really high on. Right before the start of the season, Evans was injured early. Godwin had missed time during the season. Miller was injured. AB signed in late October. Fournette, of course, had to come over off the waiver wire and catch up. So once you kind of got all that gelled, and that again would be on the timeline, right around the bye week, the 1st of December, well, they had their team in place for this stretch drive. I mean, it's a heck of a team. I've heard people say, there's a lot more weapons than Tom ever had in New England. And as far as being surrounded by great talent, there's a lot here.
You're right, they have a lot of talent. But come on, they have Randy Moss from West Well.
You're going back to 7 now.
Yeah,
okay.
But you are right. This team does have some ability. And they're not going away, I don't think.
No. I give Jason White a lot of credit, too. Good job, Asher. Done a tremendous job. Hall of Fame careers, and try not to look at, the hair shots here. Look at the numbers. It's pretty impressive. As Kelsey has a touchdown about 25.
It's just running through life, a little backyard football getting out,
but you never thought this night would be this one-sided on either side.
No, we thought I thought this would come down to one of the quarterbacks having not good.
Every time you watch thing about one for the ages, I think.
That was you, but I actually agree with that. And I'll tell you though, it's been a little bit.
All right, come on. Play defense.
That's so rare. I mean, for great quarterbacks, because eventually you figure out what the defense is doing. And tonight, there were really answers for Mahomes. It was like, okay, we know what you're doing. Because they didn't change it up 50 different plays. They kind of lined up and said, we're doing this. But we're just going to go ahead and beat you up front at those spots where you guys are backups. And what a plan by Todd Bowles. He has so much stuff in, but he just kept it simple in a brilliant way.
Former Jets coach who was interviewed as the coach in Carousel, and all of that was taking place in January. When we really took a look at him, I think someday, hopefully, he's going to get a second chance at it. He's a great coach.
Him and Bianchi both. Next year, they should be head coaches.
4th and 3, they complete it to Robinson for the first down.
Take us to the 2-minute, Jim. If you could give us one of the great sign-offs at the 2-minute, I would love to hear it. You got 5. Go.
Or watch it. The NFL counting down.
All right, 2 minutes left after the commercial break.
It's just flawless, isn't it?
I think so.
All right.
I mean, I literally couldn't imagine a more beautiful vessel for
If
a
you
vessel
think-
to be.
If you know who's gonna lend it, then let me know in the
Alexa,
comments
how many
below.
spoons are in a cup?
I think Tampa Bay's gonna win because they're scored 31-9 so far.
Who's that?
Alexa, turn on the sprinklers.
Honey, I already ran the sprinklers. Things are getting way too wet around here.
Alexa, dim the lights.
Lights up.
Add bath oils to my shopping list.
Alexa, no, don't do that.
Be mad at your book.
I was in his hands. I was being changed. I realized that I was also kissing him.
Honey, other people have to use the bathroom around here too.
How did a blind man conquer Mount Everest? How did a kid who loved NASCAR, just knowing his heart, one day he went to Brickyard in Daytona 500? How did an underdog, always counted out, take down the biggest name in the UFC? How? They all believe. They believe in themselves. And they believe that their dreams, their goals in life, were more than just imaginable. They were possible. For those who believe in their dream of a new home, Guaranteed Rate is a mortgage lender with all the right tools, advice, and financing to make that dream a reality. home office, backyard, more space, better view. Whatever you're striving for, you can make it happen. You can conquer that mountain. You can. If you believe, you will.
Small businesses have been hit hard during the pandemic, so please support the stores in your local community. Because when this is over, we really want there to be a local community.
Super Bowl 55 on CBS is sponsored by Amazon, the perfect body for Alexa.
Back for the last 2 minutes. Boy, that relationship coming together was a big part of this late season surge, as Brady's going to have now individually more Super Bowl wins than the Patriots and the Steelers franchises.
It's unbelievable. And, you know, the decision to go get Brady, it doesn't seem like it was hard, right? But it sometimes is when a guy's older. You just think maybe, you know, they could be slowing down. Tom never showed that, but sometimes people think that. Here's one for you, Jim. You ready? When the Buccaneers go out and get him, Tom Brady has the highest winning percentage of any player in the 4 major sports. The Buccaneers had the lowest winning percentage of any team in the 4 major sports. You go beat Brady to turn that around. He did that this year, and this culture's changed forever.
Here comes Mahomes. Trying to find the end zone. How about that? One last indignity. Intercepted by White. That defense, tremendous tonight.
Let's give them a share of the Super Bowl or the MVP trophy, right? What they've done in the playoffs to hold Breeze, Rodgers, and Mahomes at bay.
How about that set of quarterbacks?
Has it ever been harder? Ever?
Can't imagine. Gronk comes out of retirement. Wasn't even thinking about ever playing again when he was at the Super Bowl last year. There for the 100-year celebration. The Bruce Arians is about to be the oldest.
Alright, you're about to win, Tampa Bay. You can do this. You can do this!
You think a lot of people say you come down to Florida to retire. Well, not these guys. You got Arians that comes down here, wins a Super Bowl. You got Brady. You've got Antonio Brown. Looked like his career was over. Gronkowski comes out of retirement. Fournette was looking for a home. Sue, late in his career, is going to have his first Super Bowl title.
Pierre Paul, who dominated.
Oh, I thought it's over. Is it over?
Again. What a performance.
He just said the F word. He just said the F word.
What do they want to call it, Tampa Bay? Or Tampa Brady was just an R&D away from making that a reality. And research and development will tell you, Jason Light did the right thing. Putting all this together.
Yes! We won! We won! Yeah, we fucking won!
When this impossible season was trying to launch, then you get it all in, you get to Tampa, and when the Super Bowl ended...
See? Told you we won!
I don't know why we ever think it won't. It's gotten almost not realistic in anything that we've ever thought. This guy just changes the mold of the way we think and continues, and there's Spagnuolo telling him.
I have no answers for you. That's what I said. She says,
Here's looking at you, kid.
Tom Brady won. That's his 7th Super Bowl win.
the Tampa Bay Buccaneers have a 2nd Super Bowl title in franchise history.
And Tom Brady doesn't pass the torch like that to Mahomes, does he? Even though
You're looking at the greatest right there. The family celebrating.
So what do you think, Gilbert?
Oh shit.
Brady's parents,
Tom Gavin, Tom Sr., the original.
amazing run to that son.
When champagne comes out,
Your son's the greatest who's ever walked, and he's done it the right way his whole career.
Yes! They won!
Parents indeed. And Tom loves to
It's over.
on this team. That's one of his greatest attributes, too. He wants to make everyone else feel special and be a part of it. He's done that, and they feel him.
he's not done, folks. He's coming back, but you never know when you get in this position again. Legend of all legends.
That's the team I wanted to win. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers.